to the 4077 at Payson High School. We do ask you to please turn off all electronics and silence small children, for it is distracting to the actors and audience members around you. Also, we ask you to please refrain from taking any flash photography and to save your conversation for intermission. There will be a 15-minute intermission after Act 1, so please visit the snack bar. And now, sit back and enjoy Tim Kelly's M.A.S.H.
Hello? Still there? What a laugh. Hello? Is anybody out there?
Yes, sir, General Hammond, sir. I'm here.
I don't want to talk to a private. I want to talk to a colonel. Colonel Blake.
Yes, sir, General Hammond, sir. He'll be here in a moment.
He'd better be.
I waited all week for this call. It has to come when I'm in the shower.
General's on a tear, sir.
Boom, get out of here. Give me some coffee. Strong coffee. Last cup wouldn't even stain my shirt.
Stain your shirt. What is this? Henry, that you?
Now listen, General, I need 2 more men.
What do you think you're running up there? Walter Reed Army Hospital?
Now listen.
Take it easy, Henry.
I won't take it easy. And don't call me Henry. If I don't have 2 more men on my M.A.S.H team pronto.
All right. I'll send you the 2 best men I have. Satisfied?
They better be, or I'll...
I said they'd be the best 2 men I've got.
Good, and get in here quick.
That quick, Henry. Boy, are you in for a surprise.
I can't hear anything if you're going to keep asking me if I hear anything. Sir.
You know, Radar, if it wasn't for your special gifts, I'd boot you out of this tent. You don't have the proper respect for the officer class.
Wait, I hear something now.
What is it?
Quiet!
Quiet!
Here you go. Thanks, Sergeant. Sergeant Devine, you're wearing dirty fatigues. Merely because we are close to the front lines is no reason to take on a slovenly attitude. Twice.
I don't know what you said, sir.
Don't you get discouraged with me, Devine. I'll have you up before Colonel Blake.
Yeah. Say, sir, would you be interested in purchasing the Band-Aid concession at Yankee Stadium?
That's nonsense.
Oh, come on, I could let you have it, Chief.
You must take me for a fool, because I happen to know for a fact that you sold this concession to Major Hobson's nearly last week.
I think working in a mobile army, it'll keep you trim.
I don't worry about it. I love this bread.
Because I went to school at CD now. They didn't think I was good for my self-looking journalist.
You're fine.
When their trilogy starts, I go weak in the knees.
It happens to all of us.
And sometimes, when I'm at the operating table and those cases keep coming on day and night, I get the feeling I'm going to faint.
I wouldn't advise it. Most of the doctors here are nice, but they're all a little crazy. If a nurse faints during surgery, they either take bets on how long she'll stay under, or use her for a blood donor.
M.A.S.H is no place for a lady, Lieutenant Harry.
Remember that, and you'll survive. Come on, we've got the next shift.
Yep, that's what it sounds like to me. Helicopters.
How many?
More than 6? No. More than 8? 9? More even.
Must have been that assault on Moonflower Hill. I knew it'd be a big one.
It's at our boat game for 72 hours.
Is, this the tent they call the swamp?
Tent number 6 of the double natural, 4077, Mobile Army Surgical Hospital.
Astride, 38th parallel.
In lovely, romantic South Korea.
Otherwise known as the Swamp.
And who are you, ladies?
I'm Captain Benjamin Franklin Pierce.
That's a real name?
Friends call me Hawkeye. This here's Augustus Bedford Forrest, alias Duke.
Hiya.
Did I hear right? Hawkeye? Only book my old man ever read was Last Mohicans. He used to sell lobsters off the coast. He still does. Nothing under £1.50, though. Boom, grab up a cove mate. Bullseye. Okay, it's me.
Right in Dartmouth College. McIntyre. John McIntyre. Trapper John McIntyre.
Trapper John, well, I'll be a speckled seagull.
There couldn't be two Hawkeyes in this cockeyed world.
Trapper John, you'll trapper you.
Luck's the man.
Hi, I'm Captain John Black. Everyone calls me ugly. They call me ugly because I'm good looking. You understand?
You say so.
Captain. And this is Walt Wadowski. You want to know where the real action is? It's in his tent.
I run the painless Polish poker parlor in Downclay. Any trouble with your tusks? I'm the man to see. Run bingo games Wednesdays and Fridays. Helps relieve tension. Quiet!
Quiet!
We don't mean to horn in, but
It's going to be a busy night. Yes, sir, a busy night.
is somebody digging under the tent?
That was Radar Riley.
He's got a gift.
What gift?
You can anticipate what you're going to say before you can say it. Why, he's got super sensitive hearing. He can hear what no mortal can. This tent's his best place for receiving.
We knew two new guys were coming last week.
Radar Arnold the Coffin, General Hammond.
Sounds like a good man to know. Where do we bump?
And here with me. And Burns.
I'll get Ho John to unpack your bags.
You two get the middle cots.
Ho John!
Who's Burns?
Captain Frank Burns. And he'll never let you forget it.
Regular army. Goes water in the eyes when they play taps.
Does surgery by the numbers. Ho John!
Stay out of his way. He gets in trouble.
So, the swamp is home.
Better believe it.
Yes, sir, Captain.
What took you so long? You new butcher boys. Up to it.
Yes, sir, Captain. Next time on faster.
Two new labs for you, Ho-John. Best house boy in the campsite. Can sew buttons on fast and light. Ho-John can't find what you want. It ain't available in the Republic of South Korea.
I'm very honored, gentlemen, sir.
Same here.
Gotcha. Do you know who these esteemed gentlemen are, Ho-John?
Oh, yes. Two new butcher boys.
Not bad.
Oh, no, sir. My job.
You guys in?
I'm game.
You're telling me.
So, Cheryl, lead. Captain Waldowski, why don't you play cards in your own tents?
Last night's rain washed out the floor.
Besides, let's play cards in this tent.
Well, it's also my tent, and I wasn't consulted. Anyways, I don't approve of such frivolity in this compound. War is a very serious business.
Come off with Burns.
Captain, if you please.
Well, I don't please. This is Captain Forrest and this is Captain Pierce.
Fair face. What are you laughing at? Can't trust any of them. They're all thieves.
Why did everyone say something like that? It's not true and you know it.
He'll get
That
over
your
his
frustration on Ho John?
He'll get over his hurt.
You know, Burns, he that feeling too. It may come as a surprise to you.
Well, we have more important things to worry about. Like, I will be handling the first surgical shift. I imagine one of you two will be taking the second.
Well, no attention on my account. Okay, Henry, we won't. First and foremost, where are those two? Here, teacher. Wise guys, huh? Great, just what I need. Let's see your orders. About time you guys got here. I've been waiting for 2 whole days. Jeep trouble. Don't give me any baloney about Jeep trouble. I know you were AWOL living up in Seoul. Or plenty of you two. Don't file this garbage under garbage. Yes, sir. You two look like a pair of weirdos to me. Maybe Colonel Hemingway has made even up for all the static that you're giving him. But if you do your job well, I'll hold you for a lot. If you don't, I'll nail your tails to the tent flap. Nice friendly sort.
Colonel, sir, I've been meaning to speak to you about the card playing that goes on in this compound 24 hours a day.
Boom, file this captain's complaint under J.
J, sir?
J for junk.
I don't see why the colonel has to behave like that. My protest was in the best interest of this unit's efficiency. You can't play checkers and chess and cards all night and be alert in the morning.
Simmer down, Burns. You're heading for Section 8.
Besides, we're not going to NBA Lady Cargate's quite a spell.
And why do you say that?
Men are rallying her helicopter.
That's ridiculous, believing that Corporal Riley can predict an alert. If there will be a rush of casualties, we'll be alerted through official channels. The Army way. There won't be an alert for several days.
Mighty short days, Captain.
They hit Moonflower Hill. Casualties will be rolling in hot and heavy day and night. You're going to have your hands full. 12-hour shifts, full alert. All personnel report to the usual station. That includes those two weirdos, Pierce and Forrest. I'm going to be watching you guys.
Man, what am I doing out here? I'm not a lighthouse, I'm a chef.
You're a lighthouse now. Now keep the beam going and direct them whirlybirds in this direction.
2 of them have already cracked up and 1 of them landed in the river.
All the doctors and nurses work like crazy people.
They are crazy people. M.A.S.H isn't a hospital. It's a portable funny farm.
Buddha will help all of you. Trust Buddha. Buddha knows best.
I hope Buddha knows how to land a night copter.
I hear him.
Sky on fire!
Yeah, it was a fire can stand in for all I care.
There they are. Way to the southeast.
This way! My
Over here! Hey! Hey! Over here! We're here! Hey! This way! Over here! Over this way!
Never would be too soon for me.
I'd have breakfast, only I don't think I can stay awake long enough to chew it.
New York, just like in America.
They'll appreciate that in the swamp, Kojon. We like spirits.
Look, Nancy, it could happen to anyone.
It didn't happen to anyone. It happened to me. Not a handkerchief, anything.
Here.
I'm going to ask for a transfer.
That's foolish.
Nothing like this has ever happened before. I have never been spoken like that before by any doctor. He's getting meaner all the time.
You're an excellent nurse, and you didn't foul up.
Let's be fool, breaking down like this.
Well, you've been up 18 hours.
You two don't exactly look joyous.
You haven't heard about it?
You're too tired for guessing games. Heard about what?
Captain Burns. He's in charge of the recovery tent. One of the men is dead as soon as they brought him in. I brought him a suction machine.
It wouldn't have helped.
I had to do something. Tried. Anyways, the suction machine wasn't functioning.
Neither was the patient.
Captain Burns came in, I was trying to fix the machine, and in front of everyone, he yelled out, "Lieutenant Phillips, you have killed my patient!"
That sounds like him, all right. What a stinking thing to say.
I think he'll be better at my transfer.
I don't. And I'm in charge here until headquarters sends a new chief nurse. Get some sleep. We'll talk about it again when you're rested.
Sure, that's all you need. Sleep. You're dog tired.
What are you doing in my tent?
They sleep. Very tired.
What do you think I am, alive and kicking? We're trying to steal something?
Oh, no, sir. Captain Burns.
Burns, hold it down, will ya?
Captain Haggett, I didn't steal anything.
Get out of my tent, I'm asleep.
Your tent?
Mine as much as yours.
Burns, drown yourself in the right patty.
You can't talk to me that way. I'm regular Army flesh. I have seniority.
We'll buy you a medal. Let's get something straight, Burns. We don't like you. We don't like you for several reasons. First of all, you're the kind of dude that blames every mistake on somebody else.
Like the little scene with Lieutenant Phillips, she's incompetent. That soldier died because you're a lousy surgeon. You're a quack. A quack? Quack?
Quack, quack yourself.
That's the biggest thing we've got against you. We don't like quacks.
Also, you're a pest.
I don't have to take this.
Then don't!
Come on, Hawkeye. Get some coffee. I've got a bad taste in my mouth. I am not a quack! Captain! Just the man we wanted to see.
Need to have a word with you, Henry.
Well, I don't want to have a word with you. Don't call me Henry.
Henry,
Well, we strongly suspect something of M.A.S.H's excellent organization could occur if you don't get that quack instead of our tenant.
You two, by any chance, thinking of Captain Burns?
The same.
He stays.
Go!
I can't afford to lose him. I need every man I can get. Now, I know you guys have records. So, one more job is pretty good. Still, I need every man I can get. And that includes Burns.
you don't need Burns.
We appreciate your position, Henry.
I doubt that. Don't call me Henry.
Well, we're here to do the best job that we can.
We're here to promote the surgical efficiency of this unit, because that's what we're hired for.
I like the way you boys talk.
We have a few things that haven't been routine around here. A guy like Burns is more trouble than his work. He handles his work as well as our own.
Faster, too.
We're asking to get rid of him. Just transfer him.
Send them back to the States.
Anything. Miss Abby?
Hi, Savvy.
Then you made your decision.
I have. Captain Burns stays right where he is.
I've been looking all over the compound for you.
Well. Lieutenant Fury, Queen of the Bedpans.
I don't see what there is about the military life that changes the male animal into a careless brute. If the nurses at M.A.S.H even got a single compliment from any of you doctors, we'd probably fold up and fly down breeze.
Well, that's what you had us believe. But don't forget, Lieutenant, I have gazed into your eyes over the rock-to-me, hemorrhage, and a lung removal. Surely that proves my admiration.
A hemorrhage? You certainly know how to put romance in a girl's heart.
You and the Rock Gibraltar made of the same stuff.
Stone?
Come on, Fury, don't go all feminine on me.
Fat shields in this open or boiler room.
So what's on your mind?
Dance.
I don't hear any music.
That's because there isn't any, unless it's in my head. You stick around the double natural long enough, you're bound to start hearing things.
Cynicism and medicine, the ideal combination.
We're heads of the dance committee, or have you forgotten?
At your service.
Nothing drastic. All I need you to do is be sure that the boys behave themselves, be nice to the girls, and act like
Gentlemen.
gentlemen. No, that would be too much to expect. Merely ask them to act humanely, same as they would with homeless dogs and backward children.
Good as done. Just as long as you save me the first and last dance.
Why, Captain Ugly, I do believe that's a compliment.
You know what they say?
Tell me.
A day without an ugly compliment is a day without sunshine.
Sometimes, Captain, I think I'd rather have rain.
Oh, and in America, when you are hungry, you eat something called the French fry and the overheated dog.
Oh, that tastes good.
And everyone can read and write. Oh, and everyone sleeps in a bed. Oh, and everyone has shoes.
No, not so. Not shoes.
Eso, Captain Hawkeye Pierce and Captain Force say so. Oh, also, it's a great country with many historical cousins. Captain Hawkeye's had me memorize them.
Tell us who they are.
There's Mr. G. Washington, Mr. Lincoln, Mr. J. Kennedy, oh, and the famous Mr. Liberace. Go now. Tomorrow I show you how to walk like a cowboy from Big Texas.
We're very happy that you're all in, and we've been most anxious about your chief nurse.
Thank you, Colonel. I'm here now. Rest easy. You handle one of the surgical shifts, Captain Burns,
I do.
and the other. I asked about the second shift.
That sounds like Hawkeye.
Hawkeye?
Captain Benjamin Pierce. He calls himself Hawkeye.
That's odd.
So is he. Actually, Colonel, I've been meaning to speak to you about him.
Yes, very well. Put it in writing. If I can be any further assistance, don't be afraid to seek me out. You know that's what I'm here for.
Thank you so much, Colonel.
I'm certain we'll work out well together.
I hope so, Captain.
I should really warn you about Hawkeye.
You mean Captain Pierce?
Yes, him and his sidekick, Captain Forrest, are not the most reliable.
Oh?
Yes, and according to them, I'm a quack.
Quack, quack?
Quack.
Are we talking about ducks?
Absolutely no respect.
Me or the
I
ducks?
need Captain Forrest.
They don't respect you. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, it has nothing to do with you. They don't respect the Army manual. They're individuals, and I'm certain you'll agree, as I do, that individualism and an army are not compatible.
For the most part, yes.
Splendid. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must now sink back into the swamp.
Swamp? Captain, are you feeling all right? A touch of the sun, perhaps? What's he talking about? Ducks? Swamps? Oh.
Hey, Captain. Where you been? Well, you know, as president of the Brooklyn and Manhattan Markdown Monument and Landmark Company, I have many affairs to attend. One of these days, you're going to meet a cookie who's a bit too smart for your economy. And it's the MC for you, lady. Tut, Cat McCarthy. You're a pessimist.
I get that way from eating in here.
You two, Pierce! You're in this together, I know it!
What's the matter, Captain?
I'll get you two for this!
What is the matter?
This time you've gone too far!
Calm down.
I can't!
Maybe I ought to get the Colonel.
Where is
When I get my hands on you two!
What's all the hoopla?
Come in and I'll show you!
Well?
Look in there and tell me what you see! Well, what do you think of that?
I think you need a new pair of underwear. There's a button missing on your right jacket.
No, the cats!
What cat?
What cats?
That's just what I got through saying.
I'm speaking of the cats in my foot locker.
Cat in your foot locker? Captain, make sure you're right.
Captain Burns, there is no cat in this foot locker.
Get out! It was somebody stole my cats.
Colonel Blake, it's Section 8 time, Colonel Blake.
Somebody stole my cat.
This is Brett Leola and Walt Waldowski here, reminding all you kiddies out there in M.A.S.H land that tomorrow evening, being Friday, bingo will be conducted in the painless Polish poker parlor and dental clinic, as is the custom. 25 cents a card, 5 for a dollar. Winners of previous jackpots are now eligible to win again. Sorry about that. Please hold off on all dental emergencies if possible. Over and out.
Henry, open up.
Come on in.
You wanted to see us, Henry?
Yeah, I got something for you two weirdos. Boom, get your pinhead in here.
Sir?
Where's General Lyman's commendation for these two?
Don't you remember, sir? You told me to file in the incinerator.
I did? Never mind. Get out of here and get back to your duties. No trip on your way out.
No, sir. Thank you, sir. You might have given us the chance to see it, Henry.
Well, I would have puffed your fat heads. He's very pleased with your work here. Recovery rates are way up.
Congratulations, Captain Forrest.
Congratulations, Captain Pierce.
You guys are riding high. You're first-class chest cutters and you know it. You ought to be more humble about it.
Why?
Give me some time and I'll think of an answer. Anyways, I gotta reassign Burns stateside after rest and relaxation in Tokyo.
Come on, Henry.
Burns was a jerk, I admit it. But I need every man I can get, and now I don't have him. It's because of you.
Even Major Houlihan said he was cracking up.
Never mind what Major Houlihan says. I know you two, and I know you drove Burns psycho.
Things will be much nicer without him, Henry.
Now go on. Get out of here.
Thanks for the general's accommodation, Henry.
Don't call me Henry!
John, you're a wonder.
Go buy yourself something nice for the kids, kid.
Oh no, not money till payday. Maybe let me borrow another book about your America?
Done.
Captain, will you be needing any more use for dead cats? I can get very old dead cats very cheap.
No, John. As for one, we're out of the cat business. Operation Douse Burns was a complete success.
Thanks to the M.A.S.H teamwork.
You see Major Houlihan around?
Oh, and the medicine with Captain McCarthy.
Captain Black is the best man for cardiac massage. Yes, I think you're right. But still, everything here is done rather sloppily. I wouldn't say sloppily, but I suppose, in a way, that's what I'm doing. All we can do here is catch him up and send him on to the real thing. Our hospital with clean sheets and clean doctors. Oh, Captain Pierce, I wonder if I might have a word with you. I'll be on my way.
No need to run on my now.
I got things to do, and Hawkeye, that Korean kid in the swamp thinks you and Duke are a combination between Old Glory and Moses.
Yeah.
None of the kids here have had much of a life. John lost most of his family in the early bombings. Captain Pierce.
Call me Hawkeye.
I would prefer to call you Captain Pierce. It is better form.
Cheers.
I observed the night shift last night, and I was not at all impressed with some of the nurses. How do you feel about the nursing situation here?
Major, this is a team effort, and I am in charge of my team. It consists of doctors, nurses, and some enlisted men. We've been working together for months, with little change in personnel, and I am satisfied with them. Any further questions?
I wonder how anyone like you reaches such a position of responsibility in the Army Medical Corps.
Major, if we knew that, we obviously wouldn't be here right now.
Very well. It appears we are not going to get along. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I will attempt to cooperate with you in every possible way.
Cool, Houlihan.
I beg your pardon.
You've never begged for anything in your life, and you know it. You're breathing fire all the time. You know, that's a good way to get some hot lips. And indigestion.
You're rude and crude.
Simmer down, hot lips.
Don't you dare address me in that fashion.
This is a battle zone, not a veterans clinic stateside.
I am well aware of that.
The point is to watch with an eye how many people work happily or unhappy. And if they're unhappy, why? You clear up that, then you're clearing up the inefficiency.
The nurses working with you and Captain Forrest refer to you as Hawkeye and to him as Duke.
Our names?
Such familiarity is highly improper and inconsistent with maximum efficiency in an organization such as this.
Major,
All your worries will be gone. It's a beautiful place. Oh, I know the entire city.
Coffee and sandwiches over this way in a few minutes. Compliments of Sergeant Devine.
Oh, that's great.
Shall we dine?
Delighted, sir.
Hey, what is this? I thought there was supposed to be a party. Where's the dancing? Where's the music? Where's the girls?
I thought you were going to be paid for once.
I'm behaving.
You were supposed to help with the decorations.
I'm here.
Now, and look at those fatigues.
What's wrong with them?
Try introducing them to soap and water.
What for?
The ladies, the girls, remember?
What ladies? All I see is nurses.
Ignore him, Janice. He's only a doctor.
Everyone quiet, please. Listen up. We gentlemen of the double natural, we sometimes treat you gals pretty rough. But, to show that we actually love you, we have a little entertainment for your pleasure. To be performed by those two daring, talented troubadours. Hawkeye Pearson, do for it.
Oh, if we had the wings of a colonel, we'd fly to the high Brittany. Open air laundry, specializing in Lake's BBD. Oh, we break a leg in the morning, we break an elbow at noon. The nurses will help us get better, but we wouldn't want them under the moon. Oh, Mother's a lady from Erin. Yes, Houlihan's of Irish Khalid. Her face has a touch of the shamrock. Don't kiss her, your lips will turn green.
Major Houlihan.
You see, Broadway's lost, M.A.S.H is lost.
Why did you make Colonel Blake?
I missed it for anything.
Come on, everyone, find partners. Forget this is South Korea. Forget we're in a battle zone. Use your imaginations. You're back home, attending your high school graduation dance. Come on, Colonel. You lead it off.
Keep it going.
Attention! All personnel report to assignments. This is an alert. The whirlybirds are on their way. Repeat, this is an alert. Canadian, the belly of some Australian they brought in last night full of shrapnel.
Huh?
Hawkeye and Duke, you're going to ask me where they were?
You're a Marvel, Radar. I have sad news.
You mean about Ho-John?
How did you know? Oh, yes. I forgot about your gift.
Heard the message funded from Seoul. Came into Colonel Blake's office.
What a pity.
Nothing else we're hearing about. All routine stuff.
You could have a career in nightclubs or a circus. With your ears, go places.
None of that for me. I'm set for life.
How come?
Sergeant Devine's going to set me up.
Divine. She'll sell you a piece of that Brooklyn Bridge.
I'm too smart for any of that. I bought her uranium stock instead.
I'm Bush.
River Tiny.
What is?
The South Korean Army drafted Ho-John, sir.
What? Can't be true.
Rotten luck.
Colonel Blake says there's nothing you can do about it.
And what you could do if you would. Ho-John's of age. Hey,
They drafted Ho-John. Can you believe it?
They can't do that. He's not an American citizen.
Not the American Army, the Korean, you dummy.
They can't do that to us. None of the other houseboys in this combined are worth one of him.
Can't be helped.
There's got to be something we can do.
It's Dr. Carol Blake. Maybe he can pull some strings.
Oh no, captains! I must go. It is only right. It is my duty. Here are the books you let me read. I thank you for them.
No problem. I'll keep them for you.
We'll be thinking about you.
Thank you, sir.
You take care of yourself, you hear?
I will take care of myself and bring honor to my father's name. And someday I hope to be doctor, like the gentleman of the Double Natural. Bye, Captain Hawkeye.
Bye, Ho-John.
Captain McIntyre.
Big upset, soldier.
Captain Forrest.
Ho-John?
Father. See you later.
See you, Ho-John.
Sure do hate to see that kid go.
Got me with a doctor, but never knew he had it in the back of his mind.
Hey, you all. Leave me alone. Well, what's the matter? You sick or something?
Leave me alone, I said.
Yeah, well, not again. Cat McIntyre. Cat Waldowski. 7 out of what? Impressions.
Not again. But he had his month's depression last week. He's not due for 3 more.
Well, somebody better tell him to take a look at the calendar.
You know what that means? There were poker games. There were bingo games again. Walt's the only guy left in the entire match to spend 24 hours a day.
His depression only lasts a few days.
When he's like that, he's not good for much. Blake has the time to get his own.
Yeah, so what do we do?
Sergeant, you and McIntyre go get Waldowski before things were planned.
Right.
When he gets like that, all he'll do is sit in the sack and stare at a light bulb. There's got to be something we can do.
Think, man, think.
I'm thinking! One of these days, Henry's just gonna have enough. Just walk back to the States. And if that happens, he'll have a joker like Burns to replace him. No. Another dead cat?
Dead dog.
No. He likes dogs. Wait a minute!
What do you got?
Shock therapy.
What?
Hold on, friend. Gotta snap out of the run once it's wrong. Let's get a box. Some wires.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll take it from here.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
Hiya, Walt, old buddy.
Have a seat, Walt.
Make yourself comfortable. How about a nice, cool, refreshing drink? Dr. Pepper? Squirt?
Some grape knee-high. What's the matter, Walt?
Email approaching. Hey, Walt, everyone's waiting for you over at the poker parlor. Hey, what's the matter, Walt?
Shh!
What did I say?
Life stinks.
Oh, Walt, you don't mean that.
Every day's a new day.
That's what I said. Life stinks.
Think of the beauty of each dawn. The joy of each sunset.
Remember the last time you said you wanted to retreat from the world
I don't know what.
Gonna commit suicide.
Oh.
Again?
Hope you enjoy your new location.
We're gonna miss you, Walt. Is there any chance after... Can I get your record player?
Hey, make sure you give Colonel Blake a little warning so you can get a replacement.
I didn't figure to go.
45 between the eyes will do it.
No, that's been overdone, Hawkeye. I suggest something a bit more refined.
What would you suggest?
45 will do it. There's no question about that. That could get awfully sloppy. Should anyone think of a black capsule?
What's that?
Easy, pleasant, no side effects. You just wake up in eternity.
Won't be any pain at all there. Can't stand pain. Like pain dentist.
Yeah. First thing you know, you'll be waking up to that heavenly choir singing your high school victory song.
Didn't have one.
Well, anyone got a black capsule?
We're gonna get one right now.
Black capsule, what is it?
Look, Walt's our friend. We just gotta snap him out of this once and for all.
That doesn't explain what a black capsule is.
Look, we'll just knock him out for 12 hours, and when he wakes up, we'll scare him back into his normal life.
But I have something around in case he doesn't wake up.
Duke, my boy, you worry too much.
Tell that to Waldowski!
Operator. Operator, you still there? Well, snap it up. I said snap it up. This is vital.
Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. Colonel.
Operator, look, you knucklehead. You must have passed me one of the UN outfits. Couldn't understand a word. I want Colonel Blake. Colonel Henry Blake. Connect me. Henry!
Boone, I thought I told you to get some shaving cream at the PX.
The phone rang.
Well, answer it.
I did.
Then why is it on the floor?
Oh, dropped it?
Hope you picked it up.
Out there.
Never mind. Come on, give me some shaving cream. Lime scented. I don't want it unless it's lime scented. Don't give me that orange stuff like last time. Give me pimples.
Limes. Oranges. What is this? Henry, is that you?
Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake speaking. May I ask who I'm speaking with?
Thank heavens I got you.
And this is?
This is General Henry. You wouldn't believe the connections around here. First, they passed me to a Greek or Turkish unit. Couldn't get a syllable. Then, some wires got crossed, and I got a supply sergeant ordering citruses, limes and oranges. Now listen, Henry, this is serious.
Oh, it's you, General.
Of course it's me! I swear, you and your M.A.S.H team are gonna have me bananas before this conflict's over.
What can I do for you, General?
You can listen. That's what you can do. I'm only gonna say this once, Henry. We're in trouble. There's a congresswoman heading your way.
Congresswoman?
Yes, Congresswoman Goldfarb. And she means that she's a VIP, making a report. I want you to give the red carpet treatment. And Henry,
Sir?
I swear, if you and your M.A.S.H team mess this up, I'll cream you and every one of those M.A.S.H imbeciles working under you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. What did you say her name was? Goldfinger?
Not Goldfinger! Goldfarb!
Your attention, please. Due to unforeseen circumstances, the usual Friday night bingo and potato chip frolic in the Painless Polish Poker Parlor and Dental Clinic has been canceled. Those of you who have purchased bingo cards in advance are asked to hold on to them until further notice. Also, players attempting to get into future bingo games with homemade or counterfeit cards will be refused admittance. This applies especially to Sergeant Divine. Your full cooperation would be appreciated, and Radar Riley, he of the Occult Gifts, really thanks you.
Yes, Master. Quiet, you fool!
Silence! And to think they all laughed at me. Me, the greatest scientist the world has ever produced!
He moved!
We're very excited to show you around the compound. Oh, here's the report you asked for.
Colonel Blake,
Ma'am?
this is our report to bingo bar.
He opened an eye, Master! He's alive, Master!
Where am I?
My laboratory!
What?
Don't you understand, Walter? I brought you back from the dead!
What are you talking about?
That's our local dentist. He's a bit odd.
Ready, Miss Randazzo?
Ready to lunch?
Then let us proceed. Dear Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, did you say to lunch?
Yes, Miss Randazzo, Hawkeye is what I said. He was before your time. Dear Hawkeye, your recent letter after all these years came as quite a surprise. I wish I could say I was delighted. Cautious will have to do.
Cautious, do you lunch?
Yes, Miss Randazzo, cautious. And spell it with a C. This time not with a K. I naturally remember you very well. In fact, I shall never forget you. You see, in my line of work, you have to take the bitter with the sweet. Now, you ask if I will accept some Korean youngster as a pre-med student. My natural expectation is that if I acceded to your request, I would soon have on my hands some illiterate 7-year-old refugee from a leper colony. Yes, despite the dim possibility that you might have matured over the years, that is truly what I expect.
He sounds like quite a character, do you lunch?
Hawkeye Pierce is a combination of Tom Sawyer and Lucifer himself. However, this kind of humanitarianism is popular these days. If you feel your boy can do college work, and if you can get him over here and supply him with $1,500 a year, then we will give him a chance. Underline that, Miss Randazzo, a chance. Enclosed is an application for Ho-John to complete. Sincerely, Mercy Lodge, Dean of Androscoggin College. P.S. If this is some kind of Hawkeye Pierce joke, then I shall never again buy a lobster from your father. Underline never.
I'm so cold my goosebumps have blue veins. Big board.
I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
Okay, Lopez, you don't believe it.
But you haven't seen them. Seen who? Their Jeep broke down here at M.A.S.H.
Well, goody for the Jeep.
Must be the old double natural. Still cold enough.
I heard the Jeep, so what?
Lopez, I think the cold weather's frosted your brain. What are you babbling about?
3 of the sweetest little entertainers Special Services has ever discovered were on their way up north, and their Jeep broke down.
That's what you're all excited about?
Lopez, you're still young. I've seen some of them entertainers. They're beasties. Hair like straw and skin like leather and teeth like nail files.
Yeah, and they're all shaped like Sherman tapes.
So you don't want to see them then?
No offense, Lopez, but we'd rather be introduced to Daffy Duck. Come on, Radar. Let's get going on the panel.
Hello, Lopez, sir, but we were just getting so cold sitting in that nasty old Jeep. We'd have time that nasty old Jeep for one more minute. We'd have turned baby blue for sure.
We got out of that little nasty Jeep, cried Lopez, sir, and came here for your protection. We're just helpless without a strong man around.
I need a Kleenex. I'm all numb right to the top of my head. Achoo!
What's the matter with you, Lopez?
Insensitive oaf?
Oh, nice and warm.
Oh, it's so nice and warm in this great big man's overcoat.
I just knew some gentlemen would come to rescue us. They always do. I'm gonna give you some great big sugar.
Wow.
Come on, girls, let's get you inside before you touch your death.
I need to introduce you to Daffy Duck sometime.
No hot water for a couple of days.
Put my nails back again.
Listen. I didn't hear anything. Tropical birds. I hear something now.
Ooh, what a cute little restaurant too. Great cheeseburger.
Oh, of course, anything your little heart desires.
What is this, Private?
Entertainers from Special Services. Their Jeep broke down.
Ladies, I'd like to have you meet Captain McCarthy, Lieutenant Kimball, and Lieutenant Phillips.
It's very nice to meet you, gentlemen.
Oh, look, Dixie, is that interesting? They're women. Sort of.
What is it you do in Special Services? Please? Tap dance. Let me hear that again.
We can tap dance fast at any person on the face of this earth,
Or any other place.
including South Korea. Would you like to see us? That's what we're here for, after all.
What are you in Korea for?
To quote, keep everybody happy and morale high, and to increase the fighting efficiency of troops, and at the same time, uphold the ideals of democracy. Unquote.
And how long does it take you to memorize that, dear?
Well, there's more, but I really don't remember it.
Democracy, I mean. Of course, we should have had our piano man and our drummer, but they went along ahead. So if we're just hum or sing, we'll do our best.
Anything, Mitzi.
I'm not Mitzi, I'm Agnes. She's Mitzi.
I'm not Mixie, so I'm Fritzy. She's Mitzi.
What would you girls like us to sing?
How about empty saddles in the old corral? Can't have dance to that. Anybody knows that.
How about give my regards to Broadway?
I was just gonna suggest that. How did you know?
It's a gift.
All right, out of the way. Come on.
Radar, what is this?
What's the longitude?
Music, maestro, please.
Give my regards to Broadway. At 42nd Street, that I will soon be there. Whisper how I'm yearning, singing with the old time song. Give my regards to Broadway.
Don't worry about them, Christy.
They just hate us before we yell. What are we? Let's get out of this restaurant. Let's get the Elvis Presley cheeseburger. Hey, get out. Stop it.
him, but private room couldn't locate him.
He was in Captain Waldowski's tent.
As usual. Hello. Lieutenant Phillips. Sam. You'll assist Captains Pierce and Forrest if any case comes into surgery.
You won't be here, ma'am?
I'll be with the General. I understand the boys are taking up a collection for something or other.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't bother to explain. If they're taking up a collection, it's for something to their benefit and undoubtedly questionable.
That undoubtedly collection is especially for Hojon's trip to the States. Hawkeye cost me this month's pay. Ditto for Duke, but it's not nearly enough.
We've got problems of our own. You mean the Bonwits? I mean the Nickwits.
Who do those men think they are? Who those dancing mice that show up now like baby talk? They act as if royalty were in town.
Men are so ignorant.
What can we do about it?
Ask ourselves if Duke and Hawkeye with you.
Formulate a plan.
And then?
Action!
We always sort of cried. I've been here for years. Sergeant Vine made a cheeseburger for me.
Me neither. Remember, girls, revenge is not only sweet, it's therapeutic.
Hear, hear.
At least the female officers have more sense.
Excuse me, ladies. More mineral water?
Goodness gracious, no. I'm waterlogged already.
More rice?
No, any more monster than rice kernels?
Pretty little things. How about, Mr. Goodbar?
We surely want to thank the boys for these fetching kimonos.
No problem. Bought from one of the Cradle Run compound. Makes models too. Just your size.
You boys are scrumptious. Scrumptious.
Female approaching. One of those horrid old nurse ladies who might have known how to dress formal.
The ladies aren't used to our harsh way of life. The enlisted man doesn't have the proper know-how when it comes to entertaining important civilians.
And you do, I suppose?
Everyone here is so nice. We're going to stay for a few days, put on our performance, and bring a little bit of hometown America into your dreary lives.
Well, we didn't know just how miserable we were until you ladies showed up. You gents better get your dreary lives over to the colonel's office. Big doings.
Maybe Houlihan's letter?
One way to find out.
I thought this tent was reserved for male officers exclusively.
So did I.
Likewise, I'm sure.
We would like to apologize for the way we treated you ladies earlier in the mess tent.
You were very nice. Seeing as how we gave up a week's engagement in Bayonne, New Jersey to come here.
And share your hardships with you. Well, I feel sorry for you girls. You have such lovely skin.
Thank you. We use lemons and cold creams and... Sorry.
Didn't anyone tell you? You're in a high-risk area, dermatologically speaking.
What?
Dermatology.
Oh, sounds awful. What is it?
Skin rash.
They've written up in all the medical journals. They call it M.A.S.H.
M.A.S.H?
Would you like to see?
Oh no! Things like that upset me. I'm delicate.
The severe cases require isolation.
Sometimes it covers the face completely. Breaks out in a vital purple. It comes from the locale here. The water and food we eat. Yeah. Even the clothes are contaminated. Shake hands with one of us, you might as well be embracing a bush poison oak. See? Look, we have to start M.A.S.H. washing the shop.
Get out of here!
Why is Bridget so sad Colonel wanted to see us?
Where are you going?
Hey, what's happening?
We haven't even had dessert.
Go over the book about that stupid cheese. I don't know. Like they poison up or something.
Have some more rice.
Where is that assistant of mine? Late again, I see.
Sorry, D-March.
Prepare yourself. Dear Hawkeye, while while I appreciate your enthusiasm in your Korean protege, I must repeat that under no circumstances can he be accepted at Anderskogen until all his financial obligations, at least for the first year, are met. We have received Ho-John's application.
Ho-John?
Yes, Miss Randazzo, Ho-John.
Ho as in ho-ho.
Correct.
Ho-John. I have it.
We have received Ho-John's application, and his record appears to be outstanding, although somewhat unusual. The letter accompanying his application was quite impressive and influenced our decision to accept him. My suggestion that he might have written for him was quickly squelched by members of the English department who remember you. Nevertheless, we are looking forward to Ho-John's arrival. Very truly yours, etc. Got that, Miss Randazzo?
What if they don't raise the tuition money?
Then Ho-John stays in Korea. Come along, faculty meeting at 2.
Boom!
Sir?
Where's my flash water?
Don't you remember, sir? You broke it on my helmet liner.
No, I don't remember. Give me a new one.
Sir.
What is it?
It's Captain Duke. Captain Flores.
Is Hawkeye with him?
No, he's alone.
Send him in.
Hi, Boone. Captain. How you doing, Henry?
Just fine.
Look, I'm gonna make this quick. It's March, and me and Hawkeye are scheduled to get out of here in 3 months. Meaning we should be stateside right now. Why aren't we going?
It's true.
Why aren't we going? Is this the Army's way of punishment?
Punishment?
I know we're two of the biggest fouls the manual's concerned with. Is this the Army's way of getting even?
It's ironic, dude. But it's because you two done such a good job that I can't afford to waste you. If I sent you back stateside right now, you'd be no use to anybody but yourself. That's why I've got to keep you until your enlistment expires.
So you mean if we were two lousy surgeons who did a mediocre job, you'd be back stateside right now?
That's the Army for you.
Strange way of showing its appreciation for a job well done.
Look at this. Look at it this way. If I sent you back right now, you and Hawkeye would have to perform like officers, gentlemen. You guys couldn't stand stateside, not even for 3 months.
I know, too many jerks. But Hawkeye had his heart set on going home. I'm afraid of what he's going to take up.
Don't worry about Hawkeye. He won't flip out.
The heat in this jungle is driving me mad, sister dear.
Now cut that out. I'm not your sister. If you keep this up, you're headed for a Section 8 discharge.
Captain Pierce, I wonder if I might have a word.
Certainly, my dear. Would you care for a spot of tea? I'll have my man Radar fetch it.
I am not at all impressed with this prank any more than by any of the others. Now, I do think you and Captain Forrest have been treated unfairly, having to serve out your entire enlistment here. And I happen to know you've given your last Payson event to help Ho-John become a doctor. I admire you for that. Now, I don't exactly admire you as a person, but we'll let that pass. What I guess I'm trying to do is apologize for some of my overzealous reactions.
What did General Hammond say when you gave him the letter?
I never gave him the letter. I had a Korean driver, and all he did was thank Buddha for you and the Duke, for what you're doing for Hojon. I can't fight that kind of admiration.
Hojon's education just ain't gonna be, unless we get some big money fast.
Where is he? What has he pulled this time?
Beat it, Houlihan, you're cramping my act.
I'm trying to be friendly.
Put it in writing and mail it to the Pentagon.
You're hopeless!
Hawkeye, what is this?
The heat in this jungle is just beastly.
You have all the Koreans down in the cold mud patties looking for mermaids.
Have a seat, Colonel. Would you care for a spot of tea? I'll have my man Radar fetch it.
Tea?
Cream? Sugar? A squirt of lemon, perhaps?
I don't believe you, Hawkeye. This is just another stunt to hassle me. I'm arranging for you to see the 325th evac first thing in the morning. The psychiatric service will determine what happens next with you. Incidentally, Great White Hunter, how does one make a mermaid trap?
One makes a mermaid trap, the way one makes a lobster trap. Only bigger.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Major.
And how are we all this morning? Fine, ma'am. Everyone staying fit?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, good. I'll come to my point. I have written a letter, not another one. Yes, Lieutenant Phillips, another one.
Beg your pardon, ma'am.
I should think so. It's pointless to file any complaint with Lieutenant Colonel Blake. He either ignores what I have to say or consigns it to file number 13.
The wastebasket.
Exactly. This time, I am making my complaint directly to General Hammond.
You would go over the Colonel's head?
He has left me no choice.
Golly!
I take it your complaint is about the boys?
If by the boys you mean Hawkeye Pierce and Duke Forrest, then you're absolutely correct. Their soldierly bearing is shocking. They have no more regard for the military code than I do for a racing form. Their conduct is inexcusable. Have you heard what they did in Japan?
They want to go for me?
They arrived for a serious operation, dressed in Bermuda shorts and sneakers with the toes cut out. The tournament was later. The MPs had to escort them back to the airfield. They were AWOL when they played in the tournament.
But the patient did survive. The one in Tokyo?
Nothing to do with the issue. You know how they regard the nurses here. Common courtesy isn't in their vocabulary. And I, for one, strongly resent being referred to as, I can hardly bring myself to say it, hot lips.
But what can we do about it, Major?
As women, we can stand together. I'm asking that each of you sign my complaint.
With your permission, ma'am.
Say what you will.
I can't defend their personal conduct. I'm not even going to try. But I don't think their personal conduct really matters.
What?
They're two of the finest doctors I have ever worked with. They know what they're doing and how to do it. That's all that matters, isn't it?
Is it?
They didn't ask to be here.
They were drafted.
Besides the point, they're soldiers.
Soldiers first and doctors second.
Obviously, I've been mistaken about how we all feel about this. I thought your devotion to ideals of
They're really not so bad, Major. Considering all the sweat and blood they go through, it's a miracle they're as good as they are.
I can't argue against their competency. In the operating tent, it is above reproach.
Yes.
But they set a bad example in other ways, and eventually it will work against us all. If only they You refuse to sign?
We can't.
You mean you won't? Very well. I shall contact the general over my own signature and mine alone.
Better tell Trapper John about this.
Where are you going?
Coffee.
What do I do?
We have to make it ourselves. The MP's out Sergeant Divine.
Again?
It appears the two Koreans claimed that she sold them fishing rights to the M.A.S.H, and now they want her money back.
There you go, huh? She's branching out. Anyways, thanks for knitting me those socks.
Against cold nights. Do they fit?
If I knot them together, these are scarves.
Ugly, do me a favor.
Anything.
Make that knot real tight.
Boy, oh boy. Who's wearing our shirt?
Something about hot lips, I bet.
On the button.
Please don't call the major by that name.
She's a fire-belting dragon.
It'll only make trouble.
Already did. Houlihan sending a letter to General Hammond going over Blake's head. His names, dates, details of every unarmy thing Hawkeye and Duke have ever done. They could get broken for this.
Well, what are you going to do, Trapper?
Captain McIntyre, may I ask you a personal question?
Shoot.
Why do they call you Trapper John?
I went to Tropical College co-ed in the washroom.
Well, you should have been sports.
I'm spirited by nature. But what does that matter now? If Houlihan sends that letter, Hawkeye and Duke will be hurting.
We're going to bring her from the set to the village.
She's delivering it personally.
Guys better get set.
For what?
We're getting casualties. South Korea Patrol. We're getting them up by the stretcher bearers.
And I was hoping to wash my hair.
It looks kind of dirty.
All personnel report to their assigned stations. This is an alert. Repeat, all personnel report to their assigned stations. Repeat, this is an alert.
Walt,
Yeah?
I thought you'd like to know.
Know what?
There's a friend of ours. He was the casualties. I've just been with him.
A friend?
Who?
Ho-John. Hawkeye and Duke are with him now.
How does it look?
Not good.
Hang in there. We're all here. Duke will be along any second. Hang in there. Did you hear anything at all? Look, Ho-John, to make it through this, we'll get you that medical school in the States. That's a promise. You've got to help us. Give us all your strength. Can you hear me?
Ready, nurse?
Ready, doctor?
Lewis. Major Horace Lewis. Walling. Lieutenant Major Thomas Walling.
Pierce. Ben? No, can't be. Hawkeye? Here? This I gotta see.
Captain Pierce. I've heard what's report here. Now, what about this hot place?
How should I know?
The report says you've been trying to kill mermaids and mud patties. Now, son, you know as well as I that mermaids don't exist in big mud patties.
Where do they exist?
In the ocean, of course. Any madman knows that. I heard you were. Mermaids require seawater, not mud water.
What if they're mutters? Is that where you catch yours? In the seawater?
Catch my blood.
You're mermaids, of course. What are you talking about?
Captain Pierce, I don't catch mermaids.
I thought you said they didn't exist.
No.
Then how can I be catching one? I'm not a great white hunter, you know.
Oh?
You got anything you want to trade in?
How do you mean?
I guess you think the old elephant Busan belongs to an old lady. She only rode it on Sundays. You hate me. Admit it. Everybody hates me! Because I'm the elephant boy. Everyone else hates me. You mean you're not sending me back to the States?
No. No staying
I can't get more! I want to go home! There's more! Why do we have to be here? I just want to go home!
Hawkeye Pierce. Old box of beef. Saw your name on the list.
What's the world's greatest college passer doing here? You gotta be in the Rose Bowl.
Uncle Sam said I want you. He meant me.
Come on, let's get out of here. This place is full of all kind of strange people. Believe it? This man lady wants to buy an elephant.
It has nothing to do with me, alright? What? It has to do with you. Look, it only sounds like one of my schemes. It's actually Duke and Hawkeye running the whole thing.
What's it supposed to be?
Well, they're raising money for Hope Not Sure.
For what?
Well, it was a raffle.
Football raffle.
Where does football come in?
You might say that, but Duke and Hawkeye arranged a football game between our M.A.S.H unit, the 325th BVAC, and Young Dog Poe.
But their team is unbeatable.
Never lost a game! And we've never won a game.
Hey, don't take it from me. Pick it up with Duke. It's the only way that Ho John's gonna get to the States.
I thought it was a football raffle.
Oh.
I made it for 10.
What surprise!
Ain't no prize, Lieutenant.
Well, aren't you running a raffle?
What was us do now?
All in good cause.
What is this? What do you think I'm running here?
Attention!
This is a mobile army surgical hospital, not a carnival. Everybody go back to your duties immediately.
But sir,
That's an order. I said everybody.
now, you should have done that, Henry.
I'm commanding officer here, and I can do whatever I want. And I don't want raffles.
It wasn't a raffle.
Then what was it?
We made all the money on the football game with the money we win. Send Ho John back to the States with it.
Duke, that's the most dishonest thing I've ever heard you say. You know as well as I do, when it comes to football, we've never won a game. When it comes to football, we do very well. Table tennis. Who are we playing anyways?
325th E-back.
General Hammond's team. So you want to embarrass me even more?
You never have to feel embarrassed again, Henry. Here,
What's this?
the transfer papers for one Spear Chucker Jones.
Spear Chucker Jones?
Haven't heard his name in a long time, have you?
Great ball player. Ran from one side of the field all the way to the other. And left the interference 20 yards behind.
Hawkeye found him working in Yongdong Po.
No.
Under his own name, Dr. Oliver Wendell Jones. He's a neurosurgeon.
I still don't know what you're driving at.
I'm the only one who knows who he is. It's Hawkeye Hammond, and then you need another neurosurgeon. You were Fred Jones.
And we use him in the game.
Only the last few minutes, so we can rack up as many bets as possible. Keep on your wraps in case General Hammond has any spies out.
It's been a long time since I'm going to get even with General Hammond. When it comes to football, he's a pretty conceited man. He coaches that team, you know. Ooh, the good team will rally. You, Hawkeye, Duke, Ugly, Trapper, and for coach, who? Me, of course. That's an order. Boy, oh boy.
Best ball player in the country. He's gonna have Little Boy Blue for his coach.
And as football players goes, Blake's M.A.S.H team might do okay as table tennis players. 3 minutes play. Score is Hammond 24, Blake 21. How they got that 21 is up for grabs. First and 10 for the home forces on the visitor. 35-yard line, and time has been called. Again.
With the net, 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 mashed potato!
We're in trouble right now. 2 tackles recognize Spear Chucker Jones, and we haven't even used them yet.
What can I do, sir?
See if you can monitor what General Hammond's telling his boys.
I really don't think I'm that good.
I think you are. So let's see what you got. Anything?
Hey, hold on!
Quiet!
Jonah do a double wing play. Jonah comes straight for Spear Chucker Suze and makes the catch. Ooh, going to squash with brute force.
They'll figure we'll let them handle things. They won't figure we'll let them pass. Good, good. Anything else?
The defense is going to be bunched up for more muscle.
Radar, you're the greatest since Marconi.
They're calling time again. Doesn't look as if Blake's boys will pull it off. Pretty weak now. Couple of fractures, broken noses here and there. Collarbones all bruised. They just don't have the grit.
Don't listen to that. Let them know M.A.S.H is here.
Yes. Smash 'em, mash 'em, system bop. Touchdown, rah, rah, rah. Hit 'em in the backbone, poke 'em in the eye. We want a touchdown, Dukes are right.
There's a play. White high kick to Jones for it. What's this? Hammond's boys are bunched together. Stepping the field for all they've got. Jones passes. Hammond's defense turns. They're running hard. Walton has the ball. He's low. They tackle. Go. Quick.
Got everything?
Yeah.
Gonna be good to see the good old USA again.
Yeah.
Adios, South Korea.
Yeah.
That all you can say?
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna miss this place. I never thought I would. Henry, Houlihan, Radar, Bridget, the Vonowitz sisters. Lots of memories.
Don't get all mushy on me. You know I cry easy.
Kind of thought someone would stop in, you know, say goodbye.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Well, I guess this is it.
See ya.
We're gonna miss you, boys.
Take care of him. He's got a big trip soon.
She's in good hands.
Gonna be #1 surgeon in Korea someday.
What is this? Come on, not again. Oh, it's you two.
I met Henry. You're gonna miss us.
Me, miss you guys. Darn right I am. Surprise for you. General, attention!
Shut up! Boys, I'm heading back down to South America. Couldn't think of 2 men I'd rather have with me.
What an honor, General.
Let's go. Once that Jeep starts, it doesn't stop.
See ya, Hawkeye.
Miss you. Have fun in the States.
Bye, dear. Bye, Send me a postcard.
We'll be the same without you.
Things aren't gonna be the same without those two.
Yeah, it's like losing a pet raccoon.
Yeah, that bite.
Colonel Blake, they told me to get it to you as soon as they're off compact.
Who?
Hawkeye and Duke. I mean, Captain Pierce and Captain Force.
I know what you mean.
It's gotta be something.
What? What? Dear Henry, we know you're going to be lonely without us, so we have arranged for 500 pounds of live remaining lobster to be shipped in South Korea, cash on delivery in your name. They're already unloaded waiting for you at the Payson Harbor. We told the dock officials to be expecting you. Watch the clause, may live